youtube.com, and I'm just about to go live on TikTok. Bro, today was so scary. I'm not going to lie. JD, what happened? I mean, I can whenever I want, but now I don't have to miss the whole thing. Oreo, you can sleep whenever you want. You make your own bedtime, brother. That's awesome. That was a big moment when I was growing up. When my parents like, you can do whatever you want now. You realize, sleep's pretty good, bro. Sleep's pretty good. Drinking coffee late at night, I won't be getting much. My whole sleep schedule is absolutely all over the place. But yeah, going live a little bit early tonight. I don't think I'm going to finish out this Spurs game, to be completely honest with you. It's currently 30-17. Wait, no, it's not. It's 43-26 with 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Yeah, the Spurs are absolutely taking it to Portland right now, and it looks like they should be fine in this one to go out and get a win. But JD, real quick, there was a huge storm, through North Texas, and we went under a tornado warning, which is worse than a watch. And I went outside, and I saw the tornado cloud right above our house. That's crazy. That is nuts, dude. That is crazy awesome. Dang, bro, that is so scary. Hope you're doing good. Did you take any pictures? What was going through your head? Did you have a, well, if this is it moment? Were you looking up into the eye of the storm like, you know what? Maybe this is it. That's scary. I've never been close to a tornado. I have been involved in firestorms. There was a fire right by my house last time the LA burned down. I've been a part of earthquakes. What's up, Jen? I've been a part of rain. I've experienced rain before. And then when I lived in Boston, I experienced blizzards and snowstorms and stuff, but nothing close to a hurricane. That's absolutely terrifying. One formed over my house, but it didn't touch. I mean, good thing. Salt Shaker, Cookie Baker, LA Laker, Rockets in 7. Himmy not Jimmy jumping in on the Rockets in 7. Dude, is anybody thinking that maybe it's going to be Sixers in 7? Because Joel Embiid had 33 points tonight and looked awesome doing so. He had an emergency appendectomy surgery 19 days ago, and he just had 33 points in a playoff game on the road in a winner-go-home game against the best team in the East, not named the Magic. Are the Magic the best team in the East? Nick Nurse basically just ran his starters the entire game, and Quentin Grimes. All of the minutes were between those 6 guys. He just ran a 6-man rotation and said, hey, guys, don't go home tonight. Go home tomorrow. Maxey scoring 40-plus next game? I think so. JD said, I'm doing good now, but I was low-key tweaking because I couldn't load any weather apps or radar, and my mom was trying to not let me look. JD, you're like me. I'm a storm chaser. Whenever there's a big hurricane happening in the great state of Florida, shout out to Floridians, I love tracking the storm. Stay up late. I stay up late for it, baby. I get my setup going. I got my radar, my Doppler. I'm a straight up storm chaser. I might do live hurricane content during hurricane season. That might be my thing. Because you guys know Worldwide Wob? Does anybody know Wob on Twitter? Rob Perez. He does a lot of NBA content, and then also every time there's a high-speed chase in the Los Angeles area, he goes live for it. So I was like, what's my side thing? I think it's going to be storm watching. I think I'm going to be a storm watcher, guys. Do I have a thunder anything?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
That kind of works. Desert Storm, right? That's George Bush. Did George Bush do Desert Storm? Mitchell Robinson has the ball way too far out. He needs to get underneath the rim. Hurry up, big boy. Get down there. There he goes. Hack-a-Mitch has been a thing in this series. He was 1 for 4 from the free throw line to start the game. When he gets run, dude, he looks really good. It's just they like to foul him and put him on the free throw line, and it's clear Mike Brown does not want to play that game. As Brunson does get to the hard way, it's an 18-point lead right now for New York against the Hawks. Anyways, the Stars stink. Yeah, they do. Paul George played well in this game. He had 16 points, 9 boards, 7 assists. Maxey had a 25, 10, and 5 game. Grimes had 18 big points off the bench. Kelly Oubre and VJ Edgecombe were rather pedestrian. They played great defense in this one. That was it. They played unbelievable defense. The Sixers showed up in a huge way, and they were just undeterred by what the Celtics were throwing their way. Dude, they shot unbelievably in this game. It's because they ran everything inside through Embiid. In the first quarter, Embiid was shooting a bunch of threes. They were trying to run everything on the outside. Hey, dude, you got the big man. You get the big man advantage. Throw it down low. Once they figured that out, they just couldn't stop scoring. Embiid was just playmaking and dishing the ball, getting tip-in baskets. Tip-in, huh? Honestly, I don't know what the Celtics could have done because Philly shot 50% from the field last night. And in the second half alone, they shot 58% from the field. There's not a whole lot you could do, right? The Celtics do have great defense. Sixers were getting open, but also they were just making all their shots. There's nothing you could do when a team shoots 50%. Compared to the Celtics, who shot 29% in the second half. Dog, the Celtics were in control of the game, which is the funniest part. Like, midway through the second half, even, like, Boston was up 78-70 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. They had an 8-point lead in the third quarter in this game. And then over the next 5 minutes of game time, Philly went on a 20-8 run to take the lead, and then they never really looked back. Boston, dude, Boston had 86 points, I believe, at the 8-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Boston only made 3 shots in the fourth quarter. They were 3 of 22 as a team in the fourth quarter. They had 11 points. One of the worst quarters of basketball I've ever seen a team play. And honestly, to lose by 16, bro, I mean, that's kind of a miracle. This game should have been a lot closer, I'll put it that way. The Celtics just could not buy a bucket at the end of the game. Why is Carmelo Anthony at this game? What did Carmelo Anthony do for the city of New York? Someone tell me, please. That's the question of the day. No, the question of the day is what's the coolest concert you've been to? But honestly, when I was growing up, Carmelo Anthony was this dude who I would see on the cover of Sports Illustrated Kids from time to time. And I'd see him in SportsCenter's top 10. He had 60 Carmelo Anthony. Never once saw him in the finals. Never once saw him in a meaningful basketball game. What has he done for the city of New York? Someone called in and was like, he put New York back on the map. You're New York City. You are the map, brother. Needing to be put back on the map is a horrible position for your franchise to be in. So did Jalen Brunson do that too? Because New York stunk for a long time when Iman Shumpert was their best player. Not sure what I'm doing to Iman Shumpert. The best player in the Garden was whoever was opposing the Knicks. Usually. His name was Kobe Bean. No, JD, you're good. I love it. Also because of the tornado warnings, I couldn't go to the Rangers game. That's tough. That's a tough day. It's 54-28. San Antonio is up 26 on Portland. That's a runaway train right now. They might score 80 points in the first half. It's 82-104. It's a 22-point lead for New York as Jordan Clarkson hits a bucket to make it 24. 7 minutes left. Hey, there's time left, but I think this game might be over. I don't know what I'm doing there. Let's go live on TikTok and start talking ball and taking calls. Because, fellas, once again, we got this bad boy. And as you can see now, I had the Celtics winning 4-1. Brother, that was supposed to be the game. I was supposed to be completely correct on that one and get Celtics 4-1. I was supposed to be completely correct. Now it's going 6 or maybe even 7. The Knicks and the Hawks, that's clearly not going 6. If the Hawks are going to win, it's going to be in 7, which I could still get close on. But if it's Knicks in 6 instead of Hawks in 6, I'm going to get absolutely mercilessly beat to death by all of these New Yorkers. And I just went live on TikTok right now. I hope I didn't get in trouble for saying that. The Cavs series I'm already getting destroyed for. I'm already getting destroyed for the Cleveland Cavs calling a sweep there. The Raptors coming back and making this thing an even series. Gosh, dude. And I got the Pistons wrong. I got the Lakers in 7. I mean, that's still possible. If it happens, I will absolutely cry. I have the Nuggets in 6. That's impossible, but Nuggets in 7 is still alive. And then Spurs are going to close it out tonight. I mean, this thing's going to be over with San Antonio tonight. Whoever that 203 number is, we'll take you first, but we're not taking calls for the first 5 minutes of the show. We'll be taking calls live in about 5 minutes, brother. What up, TikTok people? There you are. Here's Vini. So 203, you'll be first up on the docket. You'll be leading off. I keep seeing you. You're always the first one to call in. Do you have my noties on, bro? You got notifications on for when Vini goes live? We're also on the Purple app and YouTube. I go live there first, and I do a little bit of 5 minute. Cooper Flagg won the Rookie of the Year over Con Knipple. How are we feeling about that, fellas? Can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about that. Kevin Durant has been listed out for Game 5. Is he the softest superstar of all time? We'll be tuning in there. NBA anti-tanking rule. Adam Silver has essentially narrowed it down to one proposal that he's bringing to the Board of Governors, and it looks like starting next season, we're going to have a brand new anti-tanking lottery system called the 3-2-1 lottery. I will explain the way that lottery goes over the next hour and a half of live TBWZ programming where we're talking balls and taking calls. Talking balls? What? Swallowing Wemby? If you saw that clip, say, what up? But like I said, we'll be going live till around 8:30, 9 o'clock-ish, and before the night ends, I will go and do a deep dive into this NBA anti-tanking new lottery system, because I've got thoughts and feelings. A bunch of people are upset about it. Con should have won, said Jackson. Did Con Knipple have a better season than Cooper Flagg? Yeah. I would say yeah. Did Cooper Flagg deserve the MVP, though? 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. Because you got to understand what Adam Silver and the NBA is doing here, right? Who is going to have a better next 10 seasons? Con Knipple or Cooper Flagg? Just who do you guys think? How about them Knicks right now? Chris, I know I'm about to be absolutely obliterated. No, I think Cooper should have won. Slade, he did. I'm with you. But it's not for the reason that I think he was a better player this year, because typically Rookie of the Year is like, who had the better rookie season? And Con Knipple had the better rookie season over Cooper Flagg. Here's the thing, though. Cooper Flagg, news alert, he's going to be the face of the NBA in the next 2-3 years. Because it can't be Wemby, because he's too big and he's French. It can't be Anthony Edwards, because one, he doesn't want to be the face of the league. Two, dude, he's going to Baby Mama City. Cooper Flagg is the perfect guy to be the face of the league because of the complexion of his skin. He's American. He went to Duke. He plays in Texas. Dude, the Mavericks go to the finals every 10 seasons. They go to the finals once every 8 years, basically. They're going to go back with Cooper Flagg as their guy. Cooper Flagg is going to be labeled in 3 years as the one who could potentially get us through this OKC and Spurs. What's the word I'm looking for? Stopgap? I don't know. I'm going to finish watching the game and I'll be back. See you later, Chris. Jordan McLaughlin, the real face of the league. That's true, Noah. How could I forget about Jordan McLaughlin? I cannot believe I forgot about him. That's crazy. I think the face of the league should be Mamu Kavashvili or whatever the crap his name is. Do I still have the Hawks winning the series? I think they win the next game. I think they win the game at home. So I think they force game 7. New York's not going to lose this game tonight, but we have seen them collapse a couple of times in this series, so I still got my eye on it. It is a 26-point lead with 6 minutes left. It would be a historic collapse if it happens, but I don't know. Gabe Vincent goes up for 3, misses. New York's got this one, but they have collapsed. I think we saw right now in the postseason, we saw the veteran-savvy playoff Denver Nuggets with their backs against the wall last night and got a 30-point win, right? Tonight, we saw the veteran-savvy playoff Philadelphia 76ers back against the wall, down 3-1 on the road in the Garden, gutted out a 16-point win, all led by 33 points from their big, sexy Joel Embiid. We're going to have a Atlanta Hawks team at home down 3-2. What's the difference between the Hawks and those teams I named? Veteran savvy. The Hawks are a much younger team than those teams. So do I believe that the Hawks are going to just roll over? No, absolutely not. Quinn Snyder's a great coach. Quinn Snyder knows what buttons to push. The trouble is he's not getting help offensively. Today, there was no defense. There was no offense. No one could hoop. No one could score. No one could do it efficiently tonight for Atlanta. I got the box score right in front of me. You really don't think Nuggets force a game 7 after being up 29 points? Did I say that, Connor? I'm so sorry. I don't know if I said that. I don't think so. How did you get all of these wrongs? I don't know. VVVs, show me your predictions. I'd love to see them. I bet you got them all right. When are you taking calls? Phone lines are open, brother. Phone lines are open. The number is 213-352-5216. Yeah, as a team tonight, the Hawks are shooting 30% from... Dude, they're shooting 44% from the field? How are they losing by 27 points? New York shooting 55%? What is... Can someone please... They only have 9 turnovers? What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. Which name are you calling from?
I am Nick. I'm calling from New York. I'm watching the game right now, as you can hear.
What can I hear?
I'm watching the game right now. They're up by 24 now.
Yeah, they're up by 24. The Knicks are taking the lead. Nick is calling in from New York. Knicks fan. Nick is a Knicks fan. It's very, very fun stuff here on TBWZ. Brother, you're calling into the show. What do you want to talk about today?
I don't know. Maybe just like all the series in general. Nothing really to talk about.
You're calling into my show, brother. You're calling into my show. You got to bring the heat on TBWZ. If you want to call back later with something to talk about, we could do that. But I don't know. You got to call in with a hot take, bro.
All right. I think the Sixers can come back and beat the Celtics.
Now that's a hot take. I absolutely love it, Nick. Way to bring it. Did you? So you saw them play tonight. Joel Embiid still got banged up. Didn't look like he was very mobile out there, but still put up 33. You think they'll stay healthy enough to take the Celtics down?
I mean, I don't see any way they can get injured, and besides like a major injury during the game. But
yeah.
I think if they stay healthy, they get a win in Philly. The Celtics haven't looked too good at home during this series.
That is true. They've lost 2 games now at home. They're undefeated at Philly. What do you think Philly could turn it around at home? That is the thought there. And I love the idea of the Celtics going down. It's going to be tough, though, Nick. As you know, it's a great basketball team. Brother, thanks for calling in and getting us started. Before you go, question of the day, what's the coolest concert you've ever been to?
Coolest concert? I've been to a concert, a Drake concert.
There it is. You cannot get better.
I've also been to a Kendrick concert at MetLife.
Well, that's much cooler. Kendrick Lamar, final answer. Nick, unbelievable stuff, bro. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for following the show and watching along. We'll talk to you soon, all right, brother?
All right, thank you.
Peace. My guy Nick getting us started. Kendrick Lamar, first on the list. Coolest concert ever. Joker Jake said Kendrick the GOAT. Matto said Spurs in 5. Yeah, what is it? It's a 61-37 game right now. I can't do math very well, but that looks like 24 to me. It's a blowout right now. San Antonio Spurs are absolutely going to knock the Portland Trailblazers out of the playoffs. Thank you for the follow, Joker. How are the Pistons going to win in 6 with the Magic up 3-1? Hey, Bernardo Prain, way to use your deductive reasoning, brother. Way to use your deductive reasoning. Does anybody want to let him know what a prediction is? These were made before round 1. Will a healthy Lakers beat the Thunder? Will they? That is a different question than can they. 1,000,000%. As Jalen Brunson hits a massive, massive 3. We're closing in on a 30-point game right now in New York. Unbelievable. I have Trailblazers winning it all in one of my 24 brackets. Fetty, good job making 24, bro. That's exactly what we're supposed to do out here. Maximize opportunity. What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ. Widescreen radio. Please mute the stream in the background. Keep it clean and let the people know your name and where you're calling in from. All right. If you're calling into the show, you have to have something prepared for me. You cannot just sit there and be like, ugh. Nick, perfect. Nick was like, oh, I need to figure out something quick. Boom. Boston Celtics can make it in 7. Love that. Nick was hot on his feet, dude. Nick was able to think. You can't just call in and say nothing. PV said, go Ducks. The Ducks won, guys. It's not Zach. RJ, it's not Zach. It's ZAC. It's just Zach. It's not ZACH. It's not ZACK. It's not Zachary. All right, we're not messing around with that tonight. Hectorg said 4-3 question mark. What are you talking about, Hectorg? I need more context, brother. Jose Alvarado looks to be dribbling this thing out. Am I even going to watch 1 second of the San Antonio Spurs and Portland game? Am I even going to watch a single second? Landry Shamet for 3, Brick City. Disappointed as a Pistons fan. Sonny, dude, if you want to call in and talk Pistons basketball, I mean, I could just talk about it all game, man. It's unbelievable what we've seen. You know, Isaiah Stewart had a historic game last time out. He had 8 blocks in a single game, tying guys like Shaquille O'Neal and Hakeem Olajuwon and Manute Bol and Dikembe Mutombo as the only guys who've had 8 blocks in a playoff game. And they found a way to lose. Cade Cunningham cannot be the only scorer on your team. Everyone before the playoffs was saying Dennis Jenkins is going to be that other option. You know, Tobias Harris has had a good series. I'm not going to rag on him. He's been fine. Duncan Robinson is horrible. Dennis Jenkins, what? The question is, are we going to look at this Jalen Dern all-star season? I requested, but I've been lagging a lot. I don't do requests. I have a phone number, brother. If you want to call into the show, the number's at the top of the screen, 213-352-5216. I don't let anyone in my domain unless you call in on my phone. What was I saying? You have Denver winning the series? I still do, yeah. I mean, these were my predictions before the play-in started. So as you can see, top left corner or whatever. See how it says Thunder versus the Suns/Warriors? Yeah, I made these predictions before the play-in started. Bracket 2 of my 24 is my best bracket, likely. Fetty, absolutely beautiful stuff. I love that you have 24 brackets. Speaking of brackets, did you guys see that the NCAA tournament got expanded to 76 teams? What a bunch of hogwash. How stupid is that? It's already so much basketball. You had Dude, I did a poll the other day. I was like, what's the best sporting event? Everyone said March Madness. So the NCAA is like, let's change it. Dude, you had a perfect product. What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Noah Hughes. I'm calling in from Cleveland, Ohio.
Noah from Ohio, brother. Ohio's it gets a bad rap, dude, but I like Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the home of the Cavaliers. Are you a fan of that team, brother?
No, I'm actually a fan of the Hawks, and I'm here to say the Hawks are losing in 6.
You think they're losing Game 6 at home? You don't think they pull it out?
No, we're not pulling that out. The Knicks, the past 2 games, because they just fried us in New York by, I'm pretty sure, 20 points. It's 121-94 right now. So we're down 30 in New York right now.
Yeah. I mean, the tough part for you, Noah, is like the defense the past 2 games has been awful. It just feels like New York and Mike Brown figured out something offensively to get through this Okongwu and Jalen Johnson and Nikhil Alexander-Walker thing you had going in games 1 through 3. But I don't know, man. It does feel like it's slightly hopeless for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, it feels hopeless because Jalen Johnson, he's not a playoff performer that we got. We thought he was the guy for the Hawks until the playoffs came. He hasn't been doing good. We can say it. He disappeared in the playoffs, dude. I was expecting Jalen Johnson to have a coming out party, and he just kind of disappeared. It was the CJ McCollum show. Yeah, it was all CJ until tonight. CJ is having a terrible game tonight.
Yeah. And that's when CJ has a bad game, you guys get blown out by 30 and you absolutely disappear. You got to kind of be stoked for next season though, right? Don't you have a first round pick from like the Jazz or something?
It's from the Pelicans.
The Pelicans pick. Top 4 protected?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to get a top pick next year, and you're going to add him to this squad. I feel like you got to be pretty stoked on what's going on in Atlanta. I know this series might not go your way, but still, next season, I'm thinking you guys are a top 4 seed.
Yeah, we got Nikhil Alexander-Walker, growing star Jalen Johnson, who's getting playoff experience as a starter. Yeah, unbelievable stuff, brother. Atlanta is on the rise, dog, and so are we at TBWZ. Noah, thanks for following the show. Thanks for calling in. Before you go, question of the day is, what is the coolest concert that you've ever been to? Concert I've been to?
Yeah, coolest one.
I've never been to a concert, but I've been to NBA games. Does that count?
Yeah, what's the coolest NBA game you've been to?
It was actually this month. I went to the Hawks vs. Cavs game in Cleveland, and I was screaming at the top of my lungs and lost my voice the next day.
That is what it's all about, brother, being a true sports fan. Noah, dude, God bless you, man. Thanks for calling in.
Yep, have a good day, man.
All right, bye. My friend Noah calling into the show. Unbelievable stuff. Carl wants to be made a mod? No, Carl. Check back in a week from today. What is a week from today, Carl? That's going to be May 5th? May the 5th be with you? Or is it going to be May 4th? It'll be May 5th. Tune back in May 5th, Carl. If you show up every day between then and now and you're nice, I'll make you a mod. Fetty said March Madness shouldn't be 76. Fetty, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's absolutely disgusting. I got it right here. The NCAA tournament is set to expand to 76 teams. The expansion, which has been discussed for well over a year, is on track to be formalized for this upcoming season. The NCAA officials met with media partners to let them know. Once the contracts are completed, the NCAA would need approval from the various committees that include the men's and women's basketball committees. They're going to say yes to it. I'm excited to see how it plays out, though. What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. Which name are you calling from? That person just got hung up on. The mechanics of the expansion is the men's tournament would include 8 additional at-large bids. So we're adding in, so it was 64, it's to 76. Guys, I can't really do math. 64 to 76. That's 10 teams. So they're going to add in 8 additional at-large bids. So that's teams like from the MAC conference and from the Patriot League and the Ivy League. All of those get 1 at-large. They're now just going to have 8 at-large teams that can get an extra one in there. So it's not just like 1 MAC team and then no one else gets in. The location of the new site, and then they're going to, which is known as the first 4, 8 teams will be playing in the first 4 games. Wow. So it's going to be a mini tournament just to get to the tournament. It's going to be unbelievable stuff. You, Nomic, answer the call. I got the phone lines open, brother. You think 76ers can win game 6? Tanner, they looked really, really good tonight. I think they can. Then again, though, the Celtics were 3 for 22 in the fourth quarter. Yeah, it's like, for whatever reason, the Celtics sometimes just cannot shoot the ball, and it's always at home. But, brother, you are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. Which name were you calling from? Oh, my gosh, fellas. These are some of the worst calls I've ever gotten in my life, dude. 68 I kind of get, but 76, really? Fetty, I know. So it's saying, like, the mechanics of the expansion is the men's would include 8 additional at-large. What's known now as the first 4, which is 8 teams playing 4 games in Dayton, Ohio, that would expand to a 12-game tournament played by 24 teams at 2 sites, one of which was expected to remain in Dayton, and then the new location is yet to be determined. So it's going to be There's going to be a 24-team tournament just to get into the tournament? Oh, yeah. Daily Sports Review. You were awesome, bro. What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. Which name were you calling from? What is that, brother?
What's up?
We can't hear you, man. I'm sorry about that.
My name's Noah, calling from San Antonio.
Noah from San Antonio. What's up, brother? I got back-to-back Noahs on the show. That's awesome. Are you a Spurs fan?
Yeah.
Why the Are you kind of a fan, or you have another team that you like?
I'm kind of a fan, but I also like the Suns. I'm kind of sad that we lost against Thunder.
So you're like in between. You like all those like southern deserty type teams like San Antonio and Phoenix.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Have you been to Phoenix?
Nope.
Dude, it kind of sucks. I've been to San Antonio and Phoenix. I like San Antonio, bro. Why does it get such a bad rap in the media?
Probably just because there's a lot of hate on Spurs for some reason.
Yeah.
And I think they're like individual. They're a good team. If you go down to San Antonio, you can go meet the players. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Got a signed jersey.
Bro, Noah, that's awesome. Who signed your jersey, dog?
I think it was I was the Coyotes.
Oh, you got the mascot?
Yeah.
That's so awesome, dude. What a fun time, bro. That guy is absolutely crazy. Have you been to a Spurs game this year?
Yeah. Oh, not this year. No,
not
last
year.
year. Yes.
Have you seen Victor Wembanyama in real life?
Yep.
Is
And
he
again,
as
not like
is he as tall as he looks on the screen, or bigger?
yeah, he's tall. I would say kind of bigger.
That's so sick. Noah, you're calling into the show, bro. Did you have any hot takes for us?
I think this might sound crazy. I hate to say it, but I think Thunder might win. They're low-key dominating.
Yeah, I mean, the Thunder look so good. They've now won 12 straight round 1 games. So over the past 3 seasons, they have not lost in round 1. They look so good. It's just SGA just seems unstoppable, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's crazy. Dog, I absolutely love the take. It'll be maybe your Spurs versus the Thunder in the Western Conference Final. If it is, do you think it goes 6 or 7 games? Or 4?
I think we can go to 6 or maybe 7. I think 7, yeah.
7 would be so awesome. Dude, I don't know if you have been, but I'm doing a question of the day. Today's question of the day is, what's the coolest concert you've been to, Noah?
I haven't been at a concert, only basketball game.
That's pretty cool,
But
though.
when it was last year when we saw the Spurs play Grizzlies. It was a cool game.
That's so awesome. So you got to see John Morant and you got to see JJJ and Bane and all those guys?
Yep.
Dude, that's so awesome. Noah, bro, thanks for calling into the show, dog. Do you follow the show?
Yep. Yes.
Awesome,
I
bro.
follow the TikTok account.
Thank you for following the TikTok, bro. That means a lot, dog. God bless you, man. We'll talk again soon. Call back whenever you want.
All right. Appreciate it. Bye.
Bye. Cool Wise Rock said you're already incorrect. LOL. The playoffs started 2 weeks ago. Already? What are you talking about? They started 2 weeks ago. You're wrong now, bro, about the Knicks game. Yeah, definitely, 100%. The Hawks could theoretically still win it in 7, but they look horrible. The past 2 games, they just have not been able to do anything to slow down the Knicks, dude. The defense has been awful in the past 2 games right now in this series. I'm getting a call right now. I'm gonna take it in just a moment. Let's see. They gave up 126 tonight. They gave up 114 the night before. It's now back-to-back games where the Hawks have not scored 100. I understand the idea of you're giving up points to the Knicks. That's a good offense. That's going to happen. You have to break 100. No one was looking at this Knicks team as this insane dominant defense. I don't know what happened out there. They started playing Mitchell Robinson a lot more, slowing Okongwu down. Okongwu, the first 3 games of the series, was all over the place, and I have not seen that same guy in games 4 and 5. And the Hawks have yet to eclipse 100 points. If you don't score 100 against this Knicks team, you're just not going to win. Young Mink, thank you for the follow. And Logan, thank you for the follow. What up, my guy? Logan, good to see you. You had the Cavs sweeping the Raptors. Yeah, I thought the Cavs were good. If there's going to expand to more teams than all 16 and 11 teams are the play-in and get into, what's the point of the conference tournaments anymore, Fetty? What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Oh my gosh, dude. Hey, if you're going to call in, talk. Logan's right. The other day I said that the Knicks were not utilizing Mitchell Robinson enough, and they started to utilize him a lot more, and they absolutely blew out the Hawks tonight. It's crazy, bro. Mike Brown didn't want to play Mitchell Robinson because they were doing the whole hack-a-Mitch thing. Because he didn't want to secede. What's up, Tyson? He didn't want to secede all of the free throws because they were just going to hack Mitch and put him on the free throw line. Hey, dude. Hey, he looks great out there. At a certain point, if you take the lead with him out there, they can't play that game. They need to run. And that's exactly what happened as they win by 29 points. We're going to flip back over to the Portland and San Antonio game, but that one also looks pretty much over. It's 45-65 at the half. It's a 20-point lead for the Spurs. The Spurs overcame a 17-point lead last game, game 4 in Portland. I don't think the Trailblazers are going to do that. Why are your brackets wrong? Why are they wrong? I don't know. I could go into actual reasons as to why the series have gone the way that they are. Why I guessed wrong? I don't know. I had thoughts. It's funny you watch I watched basketball every day of the regular season. I had League Pass on. I watched at least a game every single day, and I watched all the Lakers games and stuff like that. You watch enough regular season basketball, you start to think you know the teams, then the playoffs start, and it's oh, okay, never mind. You guys actually just stink. What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Jackson calling from Atlanta.
Jackson from the ATL. Are you a fan of the Hawks, brother?
Yes, I'm a big fan.
Are you all Atlanta sports? So you like the Falcons as well?
Yeah, I like all of them. I'm kind of disappointed in the Falcons, though.
Can we talk about that? What's got you down on your birds, bro?
Feels like
Tua?
We're always mid, but we're never getting a top pick.
But you have Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, he's not going to be good at all.
Is he going to start over Penix?
He shouldn't. I hope he doesn't.
No. Adam, what up, dude? I'll get to that in just a second. But Jackson, you're calling into the show, bro. You're a man from Atlanta, fan of the Hawks. What did you want to talk about today?
Yeah. I got a hot take, which it's unrelated to Atlanta sports, but I think that the
fire
round
away.
of 64 in March Madness is the best round.
You like round 1?
Yeah, best round by far.
Dude, that's crazy that you bring that up. Today they just announced that they're going to expand the tournament to 76 teams. So now you're going to be loving the round of 76.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that. That's what made me think about it.
It's kind of wild. I agree with you, bro, because that's round of 64, that's 32 games. So it's over 2 days, so that's 16 games a day. Dude, the first 4 days of March Madness are unbelievable. Are you in school or do you work?
I'm in school. I'm in 8th grade.
Bro, so I bet all of you had your phones out and you're like, we're watching all the games and stuff during March Madness?
Yeah, I got in trouble.
Oh, dude. What happens when you get in trouble on your phone? Did they take your phone away?
Well, I didn't get in trouble on my phone. I was watching it on my computer.
Oh, yeah, because you guys all have computers.
Yeah, but my teacher emailed home.
Oh.
I don't care.
Oh, man. What, have you ever gotten in, like, legit trouble at school? I got suspended one time.
No, we can't because I'm on the baseball and basketball team. So if we get, like, ISS, which is in-school suspension, then we get kicked off the team.
So you're playing baseball and basketball in 8th grade. So are you at, like, a prep school?
I'm at a public school.
Nice. And then so next year's high school, bro. Are you going to a good athletic high school?
I mean, not really. We just won the state championship for basketball a couple of years ago, but that's it.
That's pretty cool, dude. I expect you to have a great high school career because it seems like you're a man with your head on your shoulders. Jackson from Atlanta. Brother, do you want to answer the question of the day before you go?
Yeah, sure.
Question of the day today, and it's okay if you've never been to one, but it's, what is the coolest concert that you've ever been to?
I actually just went to one last weekend. I went up to Athens. There was a country concert. It was Luke Bryan.
Whoa.
And Jason Aldean, and that was my favorite. Was
it at the Georgia Bulldog Stadium?
Yeah, it was at Sanford Stadium.
Wow. That was probably so nuts, dude.
Yeah, it was. And Kirby Smart, he came up on stage.
Let's go Kirby, bro. That is so awesome, Jackson. I love that kind of stuff, dog. I love the energy that you bring. Please follow the show. We're live every single night after postseason, and I'm live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, earlier in the day to hang out and talk ball. But, dog, God bless. Thanks for calling in. Call back whenever you want.
Yeah, all right. Bye. Have a good
Bye.
day.
Peace. Dude, my homie Jackson from ATL calling into the show, dropping some love on the channel, dog. Like I did tell him, we are live every single night following postseason basketball games. And then I'm live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific time. It's very, very fun. I put the over on Wemby. I don't do that stuff. What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
It's Caden.
One more time, brother. All right. What's happened? What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, we've met before. I'm Matt from Philly. Hey.
We've met in real life?
No, Matt from Philly.
Adam Hurley, I'm so sorry. Adam Hurley's going crazy right now in the chat. I absolutely love it. My guy, Matt from Philly, calling into the show. Your Sixers just got a big win tonight on the road in Boston. How come they play better on the road than at home?
Okay, that is an interesting thing. I can't give you an answer to that, to be honest. But I think I do want to mention that one bad shooting night, the Sixers ended up winning. I don't think Boston has had it, except for that one blowout win in our stadium. They haven't. Sixers defense was able to keep up, at least close out shooters such as Derek White. They eliminated him for far from like the last 3 games. Peyton Pritchard has his one game, but I think we did much better with defense, especially this game. What do you think about that?
Yeah, the defense is really good. You held them to 97 points. Can I give you a little stat, dude? You guys shot 50% from the field tonight. In the second half alone, you were 58% from the field. You guys were unbelievable field goal percentage, efficiency-wise. The Celtics were 29% in the second half. Dog, in the fourth quarter alone, the Celtics were 3 for 22. They only had 11 points in the fourth quarter. You guys just locked them down at the end of the game.
It's unbelievable. My heart sank after going to that one game where Tatum hit that 3 and we went down 3-1 in general. My heart sank, but after that win, it brings everything back.
Were you at the game, Matt?
I wasn't at game 4. I was at game 3. We lost by 8 points.
Yeah. Dude, that is so awesome, Matt.
Yeah.
Brother. Doing? Dude, thank you for asking. I'm doing all right. I'm pretty tired today. I get these migraines and they kind of last like a week long, so I'm in like the middle of a week long migraine. So I'm trying to have like a lot of energy on the show and have a fun time with you guys, but also the lights hurt my head. And then I have like a bunch of children calling into the show, and They just get scared and then hang up right away. So I'm like, at least you're an adult human who can call in and have some sports takes, Matt. So I just appreciate you calling in, dog.
Yeah. All right. One more thing.
Yeah.
What's it called? I forget who you mentioned was your favorite team.
I like the Lakers. I was born and raised in Southern California.
Okay. Sounds good. And I think that the Lakers might or might not. I'm not going to say anything too crazy, but they probably lost that game in purpose. They could rest up Luka and Reeves for the next series, knowing that OKC already swept their opponent.
I absolutely love it, dude. This was like we delayed it a little bit so that we can get Luka healthy. You think the Lakers were playing 4D chess?
You think what?
You think the Lakers purposely kind of like lost the game, playing some like mind tricks with the Houston Rockets in order to force a Game 5 and win at home and get a little bit more rest for their star player?
I don't think it's crazy to say. I think, it's not crazy to say. That sweep would have put them in a matchup against OKC quick, considering that OKC swept as well. And you don't want that when you're down 2 crucial players to the team. Yeah. So you want to – I would even – would you lose another game if you were them?
I was literally about to ask you, Matt, what's the sweet spot? Is it Game 5 at home, or do you add an extra 4 days to it and you go Game 6 at Houston? But if we're going to go Game 6 at Houston, we might as well just go all the way to 7. It's a good thought.
If you go all the way to 7,
exactly.
And Reeves have to be back for that game. If it's not guaranteed by then, I wouldn't go for all that.
But also, if you go to 7, LeBron is just more tired to start the season. I think it's Game 5. I think tomorrow night the Lakers send the Rockets home.
Okay, sounds good. And you
think it's gonna be fun.
Reeves and Luka, will they be back Game 1 or Game 2?
I think Reeves will be back Game 1. I bet Luka comes back like Game 2 or 3. I would love to see him play, but I'd also rather to see him healthy for next season, if you know what I mean. But Matt, unbelievable stuff on the phone line. Our question of the day, if you got an answer for it, is what's the coolest concert that you've ever been to?
Unfortunately, I do not have an answer, but another thing I saw a guy write in the comments is, who are your finals predictions? I just want this question answered.
Yeah, before the playoffs started, I had the Cleveland Cavaliers over the Spurs. Now that I've seen the Cavaliers play like actual crap, I think it's probably the Celtics out of the East. But I'll stick to my Spurs prediction. They look pretty good.
Man, Sixers upsetting Boston in the first round would be insane. But nothing is guaranteed. So it was nice talking to you. I hope your migraines feel better.
Thank you, bro. God bless you, dog. Talk soon.
Yeah.
Peace. Dude, Matt, unbelievable stuff, dog. Way to bring the heat. Absolutely loved that call. Nah, brother. Nah. This guy already called in. 225. You called in already. 1 call per show. Watch the Rockets-Lakers game go to 7, and that's the only one of these predictions that I get right, Fetty. 76ers and 7 said Jesus. Sixers and 7 said Jake. And B did fry them. He had 33 points tonight. I think he had 2 rebounds, though. How did he not have a single rebound? What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. Which name are you calling from?
I'm calling from Florida. Hold up. Oh, there we go.
What's happening tonight? Matt Cahill came in and it was like unbelievable call. I talked with my homie from Atlanta. That was a great call. Fetty's been active in the chat. Both Noahs back to back were good calls. That dude just went. No, whoever this is, you've already called in. Whoever is calling in right now, you've already called in. That 225 number, you already called into the show one time. You only get 1 call per show. And I answered it and you didn't say anything. Same as this guy. It's just the same people over and over. Wait, I don't know if I took this one. What's up, Purcell? What's up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. Which name are you calling from?
My name is Moose, and I'm in Toronto.
Moose from Toronto. Have you called in before, bro?
Nah, it's my first time.
I absolutely love it, bro. Your Raptors have forced a Game 6 at least in this one, tying and going up 2-2 in this series, heading back to Cleveland. Dog, I had the Raptors getting swept in this series because I thought Cleveland was legit good. Turns out they are not good at basketball, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I had the Raptors getting swept too. As much as
Yeah.
So the past couple games, Cleveland had a horrible game last game, so did we. But it was just a matter of who sucked worse, and I guess we got lucky with that.
I think you guys were 3 for 30 from 3. I think you had shot like 13% from 3, and you still won.
It's horrible. Like last game was so boring to watch, other than the last couple minutes of the last quarter.
Bro.
But I do think so. I think the Raptors are going to take out win this one because I think I see the Raptors losing next game. And then I see them winning 6 and 7.
Winning the next 2. Yeah, I mean, Moose, my thought going into it was like I thought they were kind of like they were a 5 seed that kind of just had to be a 5 seed. There wasn't a whole lot that separated them win-loss wise from like the 9 seed. It was like I think 3 games pretty much, 3 or 4 games. But my thought now is like this team reminds me a lot of the Pacers last year, where they have a super, super deep bench. And like all of their players are all like good basketball players. They just don't have like a Halliburton star on their team. And that was supposed to be BBI, and he hasn't really shown up.
But he's been playing horrible, yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
What do you think about the comp to the Pacers?
I think it's a great comparison. Pascal, Scotty, it's a great comparison.
Yeah.
I think you're right, though. We need BI to be that guy. And right now, he hasn't been playing like it. I think that if the Raptors do win this series, the Raptors can beat Orlando or the Pistons. But I do think their run will be stopped by either the Celtics or the Knicks. Yeah,
I hear what you're saying about the Pistons and the Magic. I think any team can line up good with that. I just don't know. Are you guys just missing Emmanuel Quickley that much? Like, what's the answer for next season when we run this thing back?
I think something has to do. I think we need to make some trades and get Brandon Ingram and Quickley off this team because the contract situation is horrible with these guys, and it's proven that it hasn't really worked out in our favor. I guess it's not really too fair to say if we haven't really seen them go too far, but I do think that BI needs to step it up these next couple games, and if not, and if Quickley doesn't play good, then the management has some tough calls to make.
Do you have enough pieces to make a move for Giannis? Do you have enough pieces to maybe go for like Jalen Duren? Like, are you looking for a big on this team?
I don't even, because I'm looking, because we have Jakob Pertl, but he's been playing horrible. But like we have that young guy called Murray Boyles. He's great. He's not enough to be like the center that we need on this team. Yeah, I think if we get a center some time and we get some depth shooting, I think that's like DNA for like the championship team.
Dude, I think the foundation is there in Toronto. The fans love their team. They care about their team. I think they got smart executives up top. Toronto is on the up and up. I think they're going to be a great team next year, and I'm excited to see what they do. Moose, brother, unbelievable call, dog. Thanks for doing this. Before you go, question of the day, what's the coolest concert you've ever been to?
I went to the Tyler, the Creator concert a couple months ago at Scotiabank Arena. It was pretty cool.
At Scotiabank in downtown Toronto. Beautiful city, beautiful women, beautiful man, Moose. Unbelievable stuff. God bless, bro. We'll talk soon.
Great. Have a great day.
All right, peace. Kyle said Sixers and 7 they're going to shock everyone, except for you, Kyle. You're going to be like this the whole time. Called it. Called it. I'm calling it a TBWZ and calling her now. Hey, I called it. You know, you guys can leave me voicemails. Do I have any voicemails? I actually do. Should we listen to this voicemail right now? This might be really risky. You guys hear that? Nope. I didn't see anything. A construction company is calling me. What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. Which name are you calling from? Okay. All right. I think that guy's just going to get blocked. I think 816, you're getting blocked right now for that. That was terrible. Worst. What, dude? Moose was unbelievable. Both Noahs were great. My friend Nick was even decent. My last guy was unbelievable. Then a bunch of scaredy cats. How can you do the Thunder, Magic, Raptors, Spurs, and T-Wolves like that? I know, Connor. How could I get something wrong? What an idiot. What a loser. I'm so bad at this. I should quit. Podcast equipment it should be more expensive. Buddy, quit while you're ahead. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I don't think I'm taking any. I know this guy. This guy's going to be good. Thanks, big dog. Moose, you're awesome, bro. Unbelievable stuff. Feel better, Zach. I'm going to go to bed. Jackson, good to see you, brother. I'll be live again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific and then at night, of course, after the games. What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
What's up, dude? It's Logan from Philly.
Yes, my guy Logan. Dude, I've had some crazy calls tonight. You are going to bring me right back down to earth as a typical Philly fan can. Are you going to win it in 7 or what?
Wow, I mean, we
looked good.
The only 2 games we've won have been on the road.
Why? Why is that?
I have no idea. I think we play better when our backs are up against the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, we were down 1-0, and we went in Boston, and we got it done. And then we were down 3-1, and we got it done. We got to win 1 at home, and then we bring it to 7.
It's the most like Philly sports radio guy in the world. Like, I think this team's just better when the back's against the wall, you know? But it's kind of true, dude. I mean, the defense was a lot better tonight. It was crazy how in the first half, everyone was like shooting on the perimeter and Embiid put up a bunch of threes. And then like second quarter on, Embiid played on the block and played underneath the basket, and the team just looked unstoppable.
I have not seen Embiid try on defense like that since, I don't even, maybe like 2020, 2022, something along those.
What about, too, like one of the biggest signs for me was he hyperextended his knee, he went to the locker room, and came back.
Yeah, came right back out.
That's crazy. Like the fact that he had emergency appendectomy surgery 19 days ago, hyperextended his knee tonight, and still dropped 33 points on offense, and then was a beast on defense. Dude, they're playing motivated basketball right now. Paul George has been playing good. Maxi's been great. VJ Edgecombe gets 10 boards a game. Like Boston is not gonna easily get this thing.
And this is a big if. I mean, the Celtics are undoubtedly probably the greatest team on the Eastern Conference right now.
I would agree.
If we did get past them, I mean, it's way easier to get to the Eastern Conference Finals after this round.
Yeah, because you guys would. I'm pretty sure you guys would walk through the Knicks or the Hawks in like at least 6. And then on the other end, like, are the Magic the other best team? Like, if you had to reseed the East right now, where would you put the Magic?
Oof, I mean,
above the Cavs?
They dealt with Franz, the injury, all throughout the season, right?
Yeah, it's true.
In and out, so they didn't really have him a lot. I don't know, maybe somewhere around 4 or 5.
Yeah, I mean, my question is, like, I would obviously go Celtics 1, and then at 2, it'd be tough to put the Pistons at 2.
I think the Pistons are frauds still.
But then I'm like, wait, are the Cavs 2? Wait, they're tied. Are the Knicks 2? I don't think the Knicks are that good. And then I'm like, maybe the Magic.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. The East is unbelievable. The West looks like kind of chalky. I think it's going to be an epic Western Conference Finals between the Spurs and the Thunder. But that is quite a bit away. Logan, brother, unbelievable stuff, dog. Before you go, question of the day. What's the coolest concert you've ever been to?
I was at a Pearl Jam concert a couple years ago. It was probably the greatest concert I've ever been to.
That sounds awesome, brother. I absolutely love it. I could tell exactly what kind of guy you are now after hearing that you love Pearl Jam. Brother Logan, thanks for calling in, bro. God bless. Have a good night. We'll talk soon.
All right. See you, man.
Peace. Do I have any EuroLeague basketball predictions for this round? Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a EuroLeague breakdown on my show tomorrow. So my show will be at 1 p.m. Pacific time, usually like 1 to 4 on Twitch, YouTube, and then I go live on TikTok for a little bit, take some calls, talk some balls. Unruly made it into the chat. What up, Unruly? XD1 made it in the chat. I think if Lakers force Game 6, it'll go to 7. It's either win Game 5 or go to... Fetty, you mean if the Rockets force Game 6? No, I get what you're saying. It would be if there is a Game 6, the Lakers would be in control. My favorite part of this whole thing is, like, even when the Lakers lose, people are like, this LeBron wanted that. Yeah, that was LeBron's doing. And I am just as guilty. I wasn't even paying attention to the game because I'm like, yeah, this is now. LeBron didn't... Leaving this one up to LeBron. Zach, that take was wild, bro. I think if I reseeded the East, I would have Celtics at 1, Knicks at 2, probably. Magic at 3, right? I'd have the Cavs at 4, Hawks 5. Sixers at 6. Pistons? I don't know. I can't put the Pistons that far down. Dude, the Pistons could still turn around and win this thing, guys. Like, we are so game to game. Like, every single game, we're just like, dude, before round one started, I had the Lakers in 7. People were roasting me. They're like, there's no way the Lakers are going to win. There's no shot the Lakers are going to beat the Rockets. The Lakers are so much worse than the Rockets, even with Luka and AR. I was getting eviscerated. 2 games later, they're up 2-0, and now everyone's like, you idiot loser. How could you possibly think this thing was going to go 7? It makes me so mad, but it's awesome. Pistons on fraud watch. Naruto Yuzakami. Naruto Yuzakami. This one's for you, bro. We beat Boston, but Detroit is like our kryptonite. The Knicks cannot beat Detroit. The Knicks are 0-4 this season against Detroit, or are they 0-3? They're 0-something. Who keeps calling into the show right now and wants to talk ball? What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. Which name are you calling from?
My name's Sarah. I'm calling from Oklahoma.
Sarah from Oklahoma? But you got the same area code as me. We're both 213, aren't we?
No, I'm 405.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. Oh, you're from Oklahoma, brother. Are you a fan of the Thunder?
I am. SGA's the MVP.
Dude, I mean, I was doing this like thought experiment with my friend JD, who's a big Thunder fan, and I was doing the free throw conversation, and he was like, hey, if you take away all the free throws, I think he's still averaging like 28 points a game.
I think it's 25.5.
Yeah, but exactly. Like, still, if you remove all the free throws, hey, Luka shot more free throws per game on average than SGA did.
Absolutely.
Dude, it's just, one of the craziest stat is since March 17th, SGA has only missed 1 shot in the fourth quarter or overtime in the past, 6 weeks.
Now, as much as I am an SGA defender, I have to keep it real. He did miss 2 shots last game in the fourth quarter.
Okay, so my stat ended last night.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for clearing that up. Dude, I posted the clip, and I realized I just had, one of my buddies call in and tell me that. I didn't fact check it at all. So we're good there. But, yeah, man, and I was thinking about SGA's game, too. He can play like this for the next 10 years, right? He's not hurting his knees much. He's, pretty much staying upright. He plays at his pace. I think the Thunder are going to be around for a long time.
Now, I would be a little concerned while he ages about his ankle mobility. He's amazing. Yeah. He has amazing ankles.
Yeah.
But his ankle, that mobility doesn't last long. That lasts 10, 15 years at max.
Yeah, and he's 28 years old?
Yeah. No, 27.
27 years old. Dude, have you been an Oklahoma City fan for, their whole existence?
I've been an Oklahoma City fan since 2018. I mean, I've lived here my entire life, but I've only gotten into basketball since then.
So I think the younger generation has no idea how good Paul George was, because when we talk about the whole, they traded all those picks for Paul George, are you kidding me? Everyone forgot how good Paul George was. He was a top 5 player in the league when you guys made that trade?
Wasn't he an MVP finalist? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, as an OKC fan, there were fans that were still upset about that.
Man, you know what? Sam Presti, whatever he's got going in his mind.
Yeah. How did Brad Stevens win Executive of the Year over him this year?
It's because Sam Presti won last year.
Yeah. It's just that voter bias thing. Sarah, so you got Oklahoma City obviously as your squad. They're on to round 2 against my Lakers. If you guys are fully healthy, there's is this a 5-game series?
Well, we did sweep them in the regular season. I think that a playoff Luka, especially with Arch history, we got what was it, a gentleman sweep 2 years ago.
Who's gonna guard Luka? Will it be
it's probably Caruso.
Caruso's gonna be so annoying, bro. And then Lou Dort will guard LeBron?
I think Lou Dort will actually guard Kennard, if I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. And you'll have SGA on Marcus Smart.
Yeah, Marcus Smart isn't getting past SGA. I'm not going to lie to you.
No. Dude, I worry for my Lakers about the two big men because Hartenstein and Chet, when they're running the two big men game together, I mean, they had 24 rebounds combined last game, like 36 points.
That shit was disgusting.
It was awesome.
I couldn't watch that. Dude, every offensive board just went into either one of the two white men.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like white boys out there. And the best part is Hartenstein is black. That's my favorite stat in the NBA. Sarah, is the only team that can get you guys the Spurs? Is that the only team you fear?
You know what? I might fear the Celtics, even though it is the East. I don't. The Celtics are a good team with Jason Tatum and a good team without Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Although I do kind of fear there is a universe where the Lakers beat OKC with Luka finally gets back into his divorced dad status.
Yeah,
I don't know how it happens.
Yeah, Luka has to average 40 points a game, and then you have to have 3 dudes get hurt for OKC. You guys have to just, if you guys stay healthy, you'll be fine. But yeah. We might have to use some Lord of the Light, some Game of Thrones blood magic type thing. I'm gonna have leeches in SGA's bed and burning them at the bedside. But brother, Sarah, thanks for calling into the show, dog. Before you go, question of the day is: what's the coolest concert that you've been to?
Coolest what?
Concert.
I've never been to a concert, actually. I actually had one question for you.
All right.
Do you think this is LeBron's last playoff series?
Dude, I watched LeBron James, and he looks like a guy that can play for another at least 3 seasons.
I saw a crazy stat.
He has 3.5 seasons worth of just playoff games.
Dude, LeBron is I don't remember what the stat was, but usually players who get to 38 are at minus 80, whatever the stat was. But he's still at plus 450, and he if the trend kept going, he could play for another 8 years as a above average player. It's crazy.
I think there's higher odds that we see LeBron as a 50-year-old all-star than him retiring after this season.
That's okay. That's a little crazy.
I know. It's nuts. Sarah, that's what we do around here, brother. We keep it real and have a good time. Thanks for calling in. God bless. We'll talk soon.
I'll talk soon. Bye-bye.
Peace. This guy said, not going to lie, your predictions are so off. What's his name? It's Farhan Ali. Allah first. Are you Muslim? That doesn't sound like a Muslim thing to say. You're being mean to me. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to. Healthy Lakers beat OKC in 6. Now, Moose, that's what I'm talking about, brother. That is what I'm talking about. That is the energy that we bring on this show. Lakers are not losing to the Thunder. Healthy Lakers are the best team in basketball. Luka Doncic eats SGA for breakfast. That's the energy that we bring. Thank you, Musia. Sarah was just on the phone. It's like, wait, where was that guy the whole time? What's my finals prediction? Originally, before the playoffs started, I had the Cavs over the Spurs. At this point, probably Celtics, Spurs. Probably. No, Celtics, Lakers. Lakers win it all. Carl's back. Good. Luka proving why he should be the MVP. Moose, I love you. Jackson said Knicks in 6. Yeah, probably. Freedom of speech? No. What is up, JD Walker? What's up, bro?
What's going on? You're talking crazy over here, dude.
Dude. Well, Sarah is an OKC fan. JD Walker is an OKC fan. Back-to-back OKC guys in my face right now. I'm just saying how it is, dude. If Luka Doncic averages 45 points, I got to take my team, bro. I have to take my team.
I understand. But technically, when Luka beat Shea in the playoffs, it wasn't Luka doing it. It was PJ Washington.
Okay, what are you doing there now?
Because here's the thing: the Thunder, what they do in the NBA playoffs, they won't allow the number 1 option beat them. They will allow the 2 or 3. Austin Reeves might pop off in the series. I can see Reeves popping off because he's the 3rd option. But I will not ever see Luka will not pop off in the series.
Are they going to be doubling Luka?
No, I don't know what it is, but in our playoff series, for whatever reason, it was always the third. It's always a third option. Like in the NBA Finals last year, Halliburton was going off, yes, but it was really TJ. What's his name? That white boy.
TJ McConnell.
Yeah, TJ McConnell. He was destroying us.
So then Marcus Smart or LeBron James is going to cook in this series, is what you're saying.
I can see that happening, yes, but I don't think it's enough where y'all are going to beat us.
Some white boy said the N-word in my live. Should I block him? What should I do to him?
Straight to jail.
His name's Everest, too. What a terrible name. Parents don't like him.
Everest?
Block report. Reported. Harassment. Hate speech. Submit. Blocked Everett. Boom. Just happened. JD, you were in the middle of a tornado today. Can you explain the story to the people?
Okay, so when it originally happened, they were saying tornado watch.
Okay.
My town was not in it originally. Like, there was a tornado watch. We were under it. So we were not in, like, the bad area.
Okay.
And so I was like, okay, we can go out to dinner or whatever, because my mom was like, we're not going to go to the Ranger game because we don't want to get caught in the storm, because we thought it's in Arlington.
You don't want to get wet.
No, we didn't want hail. It was supposed to be baseball-sized hail.
Okay.
And so we were trying to avoid that, and then we're out to dinner, and then it immediately somehow changes onto my town, and
from
we
watch
then
to
had
warning?
to rush home. Yeah, it went from watch to warning.
Okay.
And we were now, and I'm deathly terrified of tornadoes. I had a really bad experience when I was 2.
Ooh. That you remember?
My entire neighborhood got, like, destroyed.
Are you from Joplin?
My house. Huh?
Are you from Joplin, Missouri?
No, I'm from Oklahoma City.
Oh, yeah, okay. Born and raised. Because Joplin got eliminated in, like, 2011. You've been eliminated.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, my house was fine in that, but my neighborhood was destroyed then. And so I'm a little paranoid, but
I feel you, dude. I can imagine that. Like, the weather is, like, just uncontrollable. You're just out to dinner with your mom one night, and then it's like, oh, gotta run home. There's a tornado coming.
Yeah.
And so you went outside during the storm and you looked up and you saw it above you?
Yeah, so basically we were all praying in, like, our laundry room, because that's, like, our safe space, basically. You're supposed to be in the middle of your house.
Yeah.
And so, with no windows. And so we were praying then, but I couldn't see a radar or load anything. And so I was like, well, there's only one way to see.
Mm-hmm.
So
you went outside.
I was like, I'm going to go out there. And I went out there and I looked straight up. And I was like, oh, no.
That is absolutely terrifying stuff, dude. Well, it might be a good omen for your thunder.
Yeah. Well, for my thunder.
Sometimes there's thunder with tornadoes and lightning.
There's always thunder and lightning.
Don't you know the Imagine Dragons song? Thunder and the lightning.
Wait, who sings that again?
I think the Daenerys Targaryens. JD Walker.
Right.
Unbelievable stuff, dude. Calling in. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Is it hurricane or is it tornado season right now? Or are you going to be battling this for a little while?
So tornado season is like, it's spring, so it can happen whenever.
Oh man.
Usually we only get like one bad scare.
Mm-hmm.
And so hopefully this is our one bad scare, and it won't
hopefully
happen
that's
again.
it. Hopefully that is it, and everyone rolls through okay. JD, unbelievable listener of the show. Thank you for being a fan of this thing. Before you go, question of the day: what is the coolest concert that you've been to?
I have a hot take about concerts.
What the heck was that, JD?
Concerts suck in my opinion, because you can hear the artist way better on your phone and jam out than hearing them in person.
Really?
Yeah.
But you can't see Sabrina Carpenter through your phone. But if you go to a Sabrina Carpenter concert, you can see the woman herself.
I don't find her that attractive.
Dude, JD, do you want some good news or bad news?
Both.
JD, I just made you a mod on Twitch, brother.
WJD!
WJD! Let's go! Unbelievable stuff. Now you have to be in here every single day and watch the show.
Something I always do.
JD, thanks for calling in, bro. Much love. We'll talk soon.
Yes, sir. See you.
Peace. What is happening right now? Yo, if I was Mod Carl, I would have sent you to China by now. Gur, I am angry at your comment, Fetty. Don't test my patience. We're going to have the... Dude, we have a hashtag We Hate Carl going in the chat. I'm about to get in trouble on TikTok for bullying and harassment. That is 100% on the bingo card for tonight. Skoko, still hating on my Raptors. Brother, the predictions have not changed. The predictions have not changed. I have no idea what to make of that series. WJD, Slade. Unbelievable stuff with the W for my friend, JD. JD, the first thing you should do as a mod is ban Slade. Or like time him out or something. Just like, be a little bit nasty right now. Bullying me will not be tolerated under Zach. Thank you for spelling my name right. When do I get the mod on there, Chris? Absolutely so soon. Let's go. I'm not mean. No, JD, you have to be mean. Start muting people left and right. Start unmodding people too. Rockets in 7. Omar, that hurts my feelings. I'm a Lakers fan. Carl's been saying your bracket. Carl has been really mean to me. That is true. If anybody's going to get modded, it's Fetty. And Chris has his head on his shoulders. But in order to mod someone, you do have to call in on the show because I do have to make sure. The first time I modded somebody, turns out the kid was like 9. I was like, yeah, you can be a mod. And he called in the show once. He's like, hey, I am. And I was like, oh no, I made a 9-year-old in charge of my entire chat. So I do need to actually hear like, you got an Adam's apple. Something down low is maybe dropped off. Talking balls with the boys. It's a 20-point lead right now for San Antonio over Portland. There's still 3 minutes in the third, so I guess anything is possible, but probably not, That Cavs-Raptors series can go either way, but whoever wins the East way, but whoever wins... Moosey, what? That Cavs can go either way, but whoever wins the Eastern... Yep. You're not speaking English, Moosey. You are from Toronto. It does make sense. Yeah, I'm going to take Raptors in 6 or 7. Get it, guys? Moose is speaking Canadian in the chat right now. Whoever wins goes to the ECF. Ooh. Dude, that's going to be so annoying, right? The Lakers have to play the Thunder. The Nuggets are going to have to play the Spurs. And then over in the East, the Magic and the Raptors are going to be like, hey, what's up? One of us gets to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. So annoying. Both of those teams would not have made the playoffs in the West. The Magic probably would have. But the Magic had a worse record than the Raptors. What am I even doing there? Does SGA have an all-time guard season top 10? Does he have an all-time guard season top 10? Like, is he top 10 of all guards this season? Or like top 10 overall time? Is that a valid timeout? What did you do? All right, Oreo's gone. There you go. There you go. Zach, what are your thoughts on the Knicks and their defense? Defense has been unbelievable. You've held Atlanta to under 100 points the past 2 games. I said it beginning of the season, Chris, or beginning of the series. Mitchell Robinson, why are you not putting him in there and just attacking Okongwu? Oh, because of the hack a Mitch thing. We don't want him on the free throw line. Hey, dude, guess what? Doesn't matter. Get out to a big lead. Absolutely hammer them inside. It's not even just like slowing Okongwu down. It's like Dyson Daniels, CJ McCollum, and Jalen Johnson around the basket. That's where the Hawks have been beating you, is around the hoop. Not in the mid-range, not from 3. It's all around the hoop. You bring in a 7-footer like Mitchell Robinson, he locks the paint down. Hey, guess what? Now the Hawks can't score. And they can't foul you either because they're not just down 1 or 2, they're down 10. It's play Mitchell Robinson. That, I think this series could have been over if they just played him a little bit more. Rockets in 7. Who cares about the Lakers? I do. No, but ding, that's my favorite team. Top 10 guard season all time. I'd have to look at the list of top 10 seasons of all time. You know what I mean? Kobe's on that list a couple of times, probably. Allen Iverson, his MVP. Derrick Rose, his MVP year. Sorry for burping. That'd be really interesting. If we just did... if we just did like top 10 like individual seasons of all time, I don't think this season would rank probably there. I don't know. I feel like it'd probably also all be Wilt. It'd just be Wilt 10 different times. Kobe is not top 10. Kobe Bean. Sixers probably going to win it all, to be honest. Skoko. It's the best big three in basketball outside of what the Thunder are doing, right? And outside of the Lakers, who has a better big three, the Sixers or the Knicks in the East? Because I know if we're just doing duos, I would have Tatum and Brown as the number one duo in the East, okay? Now if I expanded to three and I gave you a threesome, come on now, I'm probably 100% going to be having the Sixers be that team, right? Harden, Mitchell, Mobley, they have a shot at that, although they're kind of bad. The Knicks, Cat and Brunson, and then who's the third? OG? Absolutely. Sure. Paolo, Franz, and Jalen Suggs? Now let's not get crazy here. Fetty is glazing you to get Maud. Don't fall for his trickery, Zach. If somehow they come back on Boston, they go on a run. Skoko, that's kind of my thought there. Are the Knicks' big three better than... Here's why I think the Sixers' big three is better than the Knicks' big three. Because a month ago, the big three was Mikal Bridges, Brunson, and Cat. Now it's OG Anunoby, Brunson, and Cat. If your big three changes throughout the season, hey, I don't think it's really a big three. We've known this whole year it's VJ, Embiid, and Maxey. Paul George has been unbelievable. Oubre has stepped up. The Sixers are a good, like a well-constructed basketball team. I don't know if it's good enough to win you the finals because we've kind of been doing the whole, like, if Embiid was healthy for the past, 3 seasons now. Well, he looked good tonight. He was also healthy last game when they got absolutely blown out and looked like crap. VJ isn't there yet, though. Yeah, the best part about VJ's game is he'll disappear scoring-wise like he kind of did tonight, but he'll still give you 10 boards and play good defense and play super, super hard, right? He's kind of achieving that same, similar Mikal Bridges role, except they didn't trade 17 first-round picks to get him, and he could still hoop up and put up 30 if he really wants to. That's the other thing, Carl. They only played 6 guys tonight. Quentin Grimes got a lot of run tonight. I mean, they brought in a few guys to give some breathers here and there, but they really just played a 6-man rotation. That's why I worry about them making an actual run. You know, the Celtics are going to play 8 to 9 deep. The Knicks will as well. Look at the Knicks bench, dude. Even Orlando, dog. Jamal Cain coming off the bench has been awesome for them. Wendell Carter's obviously a starter. He's been great. Orlando's got some dogs off the bench, bro. Bane, Wagner, and Paolo are a good big three. Bane, Wagner, Paolo. Yeah, Josh, that is a good big three. Can we rank them? If we're doing big threes just in the East, I have number 1, Embiid, Maxey, Edgecombe. Number 2 is probably going to be Brunson, Cat, and OG. 3, I'm probably going to go with the Celtics. I'll go with Tatum, Brown, and Derek White. I'll throw him in their big 3. 4, I'm going to have Harden, Mitchell, and Mobley. They should probably be 3, dude. And then 5 would probably be where you find the Orlando Magic in that one. But I don't know. What about, the Pacers have Halliburton, Siakam, and TJ McConnell. That's a big 3. Lowry triple-double next game. No shot, Skoko. But I do love it. On. Sorry. Scottism, Ingram, Burnett. Scottism. Yeah, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, and RJ Barrett. You think Jokic completes the comeback since the Wolves don't have Ant? Yeah. Game 6 is going to be absolutely bonkers, dude. Game 6 in Minnesota is going to be absolutely bonkers. I'm so excited for it. Is it tomorrow? No, so tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow we're going to be live at 1 p.m. Pacific. That's 4 p.m. Eastern time on Twitch and YouTube. An hour after that, I'll go live on TikTok. So that's 5 p.m. Eastern to 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll be live on TikTok. But I'll be live for the entire 3-hour show on Twitch and YouTube. Then I'm going to be going live at halftime of the Rockets and Lakers game. That's probably going to be around 8:30, probably around 8 p.m. to 8:30ish. I'll go live during halftime of Rockets and Lakers. So we're going to be doing a full TBWZ show in the afternoon, and then we're going to be doing a full post-game show after that. I'm going to be going away for right now, fellas. But like I said, you can get the show tomorrow. If you're in here and do not follow, hit that follow button so you get notified when I go live. Also, if you really want to support the show, the best way to do that is to follow on Twitch and YouTube and Instagram. Engage with the content and just say a prayer. Every once in a while, if you think about me in your prayers, that'd be awesome because, brother, I need it, man. Hurting. And then Carl says 0-8. Mod me. All right, fellas, TikTok, thank you so much for being here tonight. I will see you guys again tomorrow for more shenanigans. We're going to be covering the NFL draft stuff. A lot of NFL news kind of dropped. I have like my top free agents. I have some MLB stuff to cover. The Phillies fired their manager, so we're going to talk that. Talking a little bit about the World Cup. There's some stuff that intrigued me. And then I'll catch up on the NHL, Stanley Cup, playoff predictions, all of that down the road. Love you guys so much. See you, TikTok people. Goodbye. Let's go, Hawks. Svart Guitar Farm. Getan Farm. Svart. It sounds like a guy, like a wildling saying fart. Oh, Svart. Did you fart? Did you just fart? We got spanked tonight, though. Yeah, dog. What up, bro? I had the Hawks in 6, and now I look like an absolute dingus. Thank you, YouTube people, for being along for the ride. We are going to go away and just hang out in Twitch land for like 2 or 3 more minutes, but goodbye to the people in the YouTube. There was no one there.